It is now safe to keep playing. Ooh, yeah, let's get it. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's finish this week so I can go home. Hi, hello, and welcome back to Valhalla. We're outside having our cigarette break with Dorothy this time, and we do get a little section of dialogue. Let's get right back into it because, like I said, it's almost a weekend. It's almost a minigame. It's almost a new era. And I'm ready. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why didn't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know the kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Greene. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at the gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. All right, well, sometimes you recover just to die by other things, I guess. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. No, for me? No, that was laughter. I'm fine. Wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? It's not wrong, though. Trucks are spooky. They come at you anywhere, at any time, waiting in the dark to strike. What is it? How often do people get hit by just buses and stuff? I feel like that's a very horror movie thing, and it doesn't actually happen, but says me, and I'm gonna get hit by a bus. Hey, does that mean your last name really isn't Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried some other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So, what's your legal name, then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. So Dorothy is actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky, then? People have always called me Dorothy, rather than Rebecca, for some reason. And that's why I chose it. It's useful, too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom... guardian calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as his last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with the family name first. Hold on. So your real name, in short, would be Rebecca Willow. Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it. It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Who? Was that anger I just read now? Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How can you end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. Kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind, though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. And, it's completely useless to try to correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients, too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that your character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. I'll see you at the party tomorrow. Bye. Goodbye, Dorothy. All right, that was a good chat. That was nice. That was fun. That was good. Need to remember to buy more cigars. You smoke cigars? Or are you saying cigars for the party? Or do they call cigarettes cigars here? I thought that was cigarellos. Look, confused about a lot of things. Hey, let's pick a channel. Is the black channel back? Yeah. Yeah, let's see if it happens again. I'm testing. I'm just testing things this time. Oh, the jukebox is fine. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. Alright. Going out. I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Sai. Yeah, Sai. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. Good. Excellent. You're still fucked up, though, so those healing nanites really aren't working as fast as I thought they would. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Is Sai lurking around the corner? Yeah, I'm running a couple errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Huh, I see. Isn't he a gorilla? Is he an actual gorilla? Are we gonna get to see Buster? I hope so. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Anything cold? Just something cold? So anything with ice? Okay, anything with ice. Bloomlight had ice, right? On the rocks and mixed. I'll make another Bloomlight. Cool. You got it. Wait. That's cold, right? As long as it has ice, it'll be fine, right? Or does she want a blended drink with ice? Is that how cold works in this game? Hold on, let me look through some. I feel like blended. Blended would be better. Because blended means it's shaken longer, which means it's probably colder. So we're gonna go with Sunshine Cloud, because I feel like blended is the way to go. Give her some on the rocks and blended, right? I feel like this will be colder. It will be colder. That's how everything works. All right, here we go. Let's see if it works. Here. Yeah, this is the one. I know how to make cold drinks, hell yeah. I know how to put ice in liquid and make it cold by shaking it. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is cold too? It's not that cold, actually. But I've always had a decent tolerance for the cold, so not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I could be dead. You know, whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna get hit by a bus tomorrow. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes other things happen that I skipped. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? That's pretty good. Pretty charitable. Stella's like Batman, but more fun to talk to. She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't get to see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have started calling her Auntie Ella. Huh. Stella always does her best to put up with the tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not the one to actively look for a party to attend, just I don't mind going to them. Huh, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I just stand there with anything to say. Without anything to say. That and not the one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although, with all these healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm not wearing anything. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Drill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. And I'm skipping everything. Sorry. My fingers don't work suddenly. Future Ian, go back to that and pretend like I read it. Do a really good narration of it because that was a lot of text there, and we actually did miss something there. So could you please help me today? I see. Good as new. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although, I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask for specifics. That's also why, when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. Alright, we're just having boob talk, great. End of the week, talking about all my friends' chest size. Lemons, melons, bazongas. That's not a melon. That's not even a thing, that's just another thing for boob. Titty talk. She makes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? No. No. Hold on. No. I just brought that up because I thought we were mutually understanding each other's side. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although, usually comes up whenever I'm not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic. Anything? Anything non-alcoholic? Frothy water? That's non-alcoholic, right? Yeah, PG-rated chips, yeah. I've used this trick before. And I think I made it wrong last time. Aged and mixed. You got it. Some frothy water for you. Boink. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? Makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. That's not good. That's a medical condition. You need to get that looked at immediately. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. Makes me wonder, what's so good about getting drunk? Well, Sai, let me tell you. Pretty much everything is better when you're drunk. That made me sound like I have a serious problem. Being drunk's fine. It's a good time. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. I feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb? No, not everyone's legs go numb. I'm telling you, that's a you thing, Sai. You need to get that looked at. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually, people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't really sound logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain can cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. Yep. It's also the matter of addiction, you know. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more and more of it before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, boss, Gil, couple of regs. Couple of the regs. You know the reg squad. I'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, Sai? Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now that the White Knights disbanded it all? To be honest, I don't know. Never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it a plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. I'm sick of it. Then definitely don't go into the police. That's a bad idea. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell on Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do. But I'm alive, and I'll figure it out sooner or later. Hell yes, Si. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Thanks. Hey, that was a good interaction. Please come again. Oh, wow, we get more today? I'm spoiled with people. Never mind, I'm having a bad time now. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? All right, a strong drink, huh? Something manly? Sure, what about a gut punch? Like what I want to actually do to you. Yeah, we'll do a gut punch. Because gut punch is my go-to strong manly drink. Also, I can do this with it. Yep, that seems appropriate. Anyway, you a one and done kind of drinker? Because that's going to be fun for you. Hey, a gut punch. There you go. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brings you here? Art? How you doing, bud? What brings you to my neck of the woods, huh? You coming to investigate? You coming to do your job? You gonna yell at Stella again? I wouldn't recommend it. Nothing special. It's just working a case and have to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. Good for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but a guy offered a huge amount of money, and well, I just can't refuse again. It's your life, not mine. Wonder though, there has to be more to the whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Huh? Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see the vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be really annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? What a name! What a fantastic name! Why can't he walk in? Nope. He's some big name from Kanye-vania? Kanye-vania? Kanye-vania. Okay, that's fine. His blood apparently has some... Okay, no, that's fine. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitz City's nanomachines. Once in contact with air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes the reaction and if it can be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, it turns out Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn a living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. Could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did research. She's really his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else, Art? Like a one-way ticket out the door, maybe? I hate every conversation with this man is pain. I would almost rather have Virgilio in here, because at least it would be fun. What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. A cobalt velvet. Nothing unique about that. We're just going to go straight cobalt velvet, huh? That's easy. Yeah. I do like that he completely ignored how much Karmatron I put in his first drink. That's fine. What did I do? What have I done? Hold on. 2, 3, 5 on the rocks and mixed. What did I do the first time? There you go. Oh, you actually did it? Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So, what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? He told me he wanted to see her again. One last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message. He could be lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like to not be able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Art, calm down. This isn't time to open up to me. I was just mocking you relentlessly. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and the list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her. So, you finally found her where? Sorry. Ian, help, please, again. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request in finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. Alright, I don't. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl is pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else has happened. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? Might not look like it, but I could take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Huh. Guess you're right. Okay, better go back to work before the trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, this has been a long week. Look, yeah, it's just pretty stressed out. If we could get to this Christmas party, that'd be great. I honestly am just thinking about the Christmas party, to be honest with you, but Dana. Yeah, I've skipped like 3 lines of dialogue, which I've rarely ever done, and now it's just, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart today. I don't know what's happening. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow by 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. He what? I'm assuming the beer. He went home with all the beer and stuff. Okay. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit, and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. 0 mistakes. That's what I like to see, that's what I like. Alright, moving right along into week 3. Total earnings, that doesn't mean anything. Total today's transfer, 1509. Not bad, not terrible, not bad. Flawless server bonus, thank God. I need to re-get my money. Oh no, I'm gonna have to buy something. I'm sure it'll be okay. We've done it. I don't know what was wrong with my fingers today. They're rebelling against me and they just really didn't like dialogue. But what an excellent day. What an excellent end to the week. And now we get to move on to the mega Christmas party. And I had a good time. And I hope you're having a good time. We're gonna make it through this game. Yeah. At a pace that is okay. But I'm excited to see more. I'm excited to see how long this game actually is and see how much more we can get out of it, more interactions we have left. And how much longer I've got to hold up this flawless bonus that I have going, because if I mess it up, I'll be very upset at this point. But for the Christmas party, and for the rest of the Jill's story, we're gonna have to wait till next time. And I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Later.